and welcome to episode 120. And for this video I've come down to Linear Fisheries. I've been joined by Lee, who we see quite too often now, and Simon, who we saw back in episode 113 briefly when he gave me a present.
Nothing, sorry.
Oh. Anyway, anyway, like I say, we're at Linear Fisheries. The plan for this session was to be on St John's, but unfortunately there's spawning going on there at the moment, so half the lake's shut and what is open isn't fishing very well, so we've skipped that. We had a look around Oxley's, which was mega rammed, which wasn't fishing particularly well anyway, was it?
No, really slow, wasn't it?
Hunt's Corner was rammed. Smith Hardwick is shut because of spawning. We had a look around B2, half of which is shut because of spawning, and we've ended up on B1, and they finished spawning here sort of what was it, about 2-3 days ago?
Yes, it was closed Saturday morning, weren't it? And then they reopened it Saturday afternoon.
So yeah, so about 48 hours ago they finished spawning on here, so hopefully we've got the timing right, and they're sort of going to just about start getting their heads down now as we go into this 4-day session that we're here for. Right, so that's about it. Right, till something carpy happens, let's go fishing.
Let's go fishing.
Right then guys, thought I'll give you a quick tour on my swim, and well, being on B1 there's not a lot to be looking at, to be fair, but obviously you can see I'm fishing 3 rods, and because all the swims are quite close together and you sort of hemmed in really, all you can really do on here is just fire all your rods straight out in front. So it's quite simple really. Like, my middle rod is aiming for this sort of peak of this tree here, and then with my right hand rod I'm just sort of aiming just to the right, and then with my left just to the left of it. So nothing complicated there really. I don't know what range I'm going to fish at yet, like I said on my no I didn't, I said on my live update, but just to get fishing, all I've done so far is chucked out 3 solid PVA bags. I haven't even chucked them at any particular range at the moment, just had 3 bags already tied up in me bucket, so I've just put them on, chucked them out just so I was fishing while I got the rest of me kit in me swim sort of organised and sorted. Later on I'll change me rigs and bait that I want to be fishing on, but for now I'll just let the solid bags just fish wherever they've landed, and then just having a bit of a chill out time because it is really hot today, so me swim sorted, so just a bit of a chill out time and get organised sort of how I want to be fishing, rigs, bait, tactics later on. Alright guys, just going to put a bit of spod mix out now. I started off the session just by fishing the singles on the solid bags, because the guys who was in these swims before said they put a bit of bait out, and I wanted to leave it a little while just to see what happened, but nothing's happened, so I'm going to put some of my spod mix out. Very basic spod mix, mainly pigeon conditioner. A 1 kilo bag of corn went into the bucket, and a few chickpeas, and made it a little bit fishy by adding in a tin of tuna as well, tuna in sunflower oil. It's a very basic and easy spod mix,
but very, very carpy. Right,
well, hopefully carpy.
Let's wander back here then, see if we can get you in frame then. The ninjas just come past us, Carp King.
Well, had some sort of little mishap, guys. Me spod rod has just snapped. Fuck knows why. Not exactly like I'm casting out. It's only the midi spawn and well,
disaster strikes. Oh well. What are you going to do with all your bait?
Argos is on.
Oh no. What a disaster. Whap whap
I've had a spod
whap.
rod blowing up before, but I've
Never seen one do that.
Right.
Just that.
right guys, just gone midnight on the first night and first blood to Lee.
Yeah. Left hand rod. Common. Which is not that common for Brasenose one. £16.4. 20 wraps out. On the peaches and cream yet again. Happy days. First
Nice.
one. Let's hope there's a lot more.
Yeah. It's been a bit quiet up to now, hasn't it?
Yeah. Been very, very quiet.
Yeah, I don't think the fish have probably got their heads down after the spawning that happened last week, and yeah, they haven't. It's not really been busy, has it?
No, it's been really, really quiet at the moment. So let's just hope they're starting to switch on a bit. Good sign
Hopefully,
anyway.
yeah.
Right, let's return this to the deep and get back to bed.
Well, I'm getting back to my bed.
Yeah, and I'll get back to mine.
Oh.
Oh,
Ooh.
beautiful!
Oh, the warm southwesterly blowing again.
It's a bullseye.
Morning, guys. I don't know what the time is, but Simon's in. Oh. Oh, does it feel any good?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm down to a wee bit, I think, now. So come up a minute.
That's a good bend in that rod. Lee had one last night as well.
Did they?
Is that water cold? Right guys, well going back when the fish is on the bank.
So, yeah.
Right.
How big was the sign?
15.2 was it, mate?
Rig, bait.
QD. Couple of little essential cell lofters. Nailed, bottom lip. Love that IQD rig. Beauty.
Nice one.
Nice one, mate, well done.
Just me left to catch now then.
Absolute beauty.
Lucky pants aren't doing it yet.
Not as yet, Paul, but there's plenty of time.
Nice one.
Lovely jubbly. Let's go. On the other side. she was.
Right, Justin Lee's swim. Only one rod on the alarms. 2 rods up against the bivvy. Why is that, Lee?
I had 2 fish last night. I had one about 2:30. I think I had the second one about 4:30. They weren't really worth coming to wake you up for, mate. I don't think you'd be appreciated waking up for 8-pounders and 10-pounders, so...
Nah, I only want to be woken up for doubles.
Exactly, so I went straight back to bed, mate. I couldn't be asked to get the other 2 out, if I'm honest. I was so tired, so I'm going to do some recasting now. We're here for 4 days, so I thought there's no rush, is there?
All kicking off now. Simon's in again, second fish. Right then guys, fish is on the bank. Second fish landed for Simon. There you go.
Yep. Beauty. What did we say? 21.5 was it?
Yep.
Sorry, 18.5 wasn't it? Yeah.
18.3.
18.3.
What did you have it on?
What rod? Right hand rod again.
How far out?
IQD rig, 17.5 wraps. Double, well it was that little little wafter that we had on. Little essential cell wafter. Beauty.
It's working well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's working really well.
Well in, mate, nice one.
Oh, I think she's wanting to go back.
Yeah, I'll get her back now. Beauty.
Simon's putting a bit of bait out. Lee's got some company from the geese. And by looking at that skies, they're in for a bit of rain soon. Right then guys, just going to update you with a tactical rig change. There's so far Lee's caught his fish on a sort of IQD rigs, or his version of it. Simon's caught his 2 fish on IQD rigs, and I had 3 different rigs out: an IQD rig, a hinge stiff and a PVA bag rig. So because them 2 have caught on D rigs, I've just put all 3 rods out on D rigs myself. Still fishing out at the same distance, 17.5 wraps. And yeah, so I need to do something to catch up with these boys. Right, back with Simon again. Fish number 3 on. Left hand rod this time.
Left on rod, mate, yeah.
Still on the IQD rig?
Yeah, IQD rig. 17.5 wraps. There's 2 little essential cell wafters.
Right, we'll have a look when the fish is on the bank then guys. Right guys, fish is now on the bank.
There we go guys. £16.6. Caught again on the IQD rig.
Stunning.
Stunning.
Nice golden colours, that one.
Lovely fish.
Nice one.
Lovely.
Leaving me trailing.
It's time yet, mate. Plenty of time. Caught again on the essential cell. Small little wafters doing the trick again. Beauty.
Oh, have a look at that, guys. 4 potato waffles. Fits just right in the XL Ridge Monkey. I'm just gonna finish each one with a bit of sliced cheese. There you go, another few seconds. Cheesy potato waffles. Alright, let's have a look. Been on there just about 30 seconds. Oh, look at that. Perfect. That'll do. Oh, sorted. Cheesy potato waffles. Right then, guys, the little update time. Obviously nothing's happened for me yet. God knows why, because I'm right in the middle of Lee and Simon, and they've both had 3 each so far. We're all fishing at more or less the same range. Lee's fishing at 20 wraps, I'm fishing 17, Simon's fishing just under 18, so you know, we're all fishing at more or less the same range. But for some reason it's not happening for me yet. You can probably hear the rain is here now, so while I'm busy bound, I'm just making up some solid bag rigs. There you go, it's all like a little double bait. Shown you me bag rigs plenty of times before, but I always like to have a selection of solid bags made up. There you go, there's a few I've already made. Because you know, no matter where I go fishing, oh sorry, I just kicked the tripod, sorry about that. Yeah, so no matter where I go fishing, you know, no matter what rigs, tactics I'm gonna ever fish that particular venue, I always start off, or I say most of the time, by chucking out solid bags just to get fishing. That way, you know, you can turn up at your swim, chuck out 3 solid bags or 2 solid bags if it's a 2-rod rule. Then at least you're fishing while you're setting up the rest of your camp. You know, your bivvy, your bed and everything. So no matter where I go, I always take my solid bag bucket with me. And so like I've done here, before I even thought about what tactics and that I'm going to fish this session, even before the bivvy went up, 3 solid bags went straight out, and then at least you're fishing. So, but I had run out of me solid bags. I used up my last 3 when I got here yesterday, so well, there's nothing else to do while it's lashing it down. Time to make up some more solid bags. Then whenever I'm fishing again at my next venue, there we go, solid bags already made up, ready to go. Right, waffling now for, I don't know how long this rain's going to be set in for. I think when I checked the weather app it was going to be in for a few hours, and it's been raining for about an hour now, so plenty of time to make up these bags. So I mean, because I haven't caught nothing yet, I don't know if I'm going to switch tactics or anything. I don't see why I should. I am confident on how I'm fishing. It's, for some reason in my swim stuck here in the middle, it's just not happened for me yet, so who knows. Right, I'm gonna crack on and get on and make these solid bags. Well, hopefully I can get back to you with some fish action at some point. Not very good weather when you're trying to have a social with your mates. Duck seem to be loving it though.
Well, I don't know, being this famous blogger, it must be tiring work for him, bless him.
Right then guys, late afternoon, early evening, and Lee's into a fish.
First one of the day, well, I had those couple early hours this morning, but the first one I've had in daylight anyway.
Take about 200 yards of line there.
Well, I was only by your swimming, and my receiver didn't even sound off. I just heard my clutch going. You just a favour, Tom, you can put my beer on me and just inside my bibby before I knock it over, mate, please.
Can do, mate, yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Right, we'll come back to this after Lee's lost it. What happened, Lee?
Come off, mate.
Do you think I jinxed you?
Yeah, it's all your fault. Never mind. Part of fishing. I've only waited about 13 hours for that, so he's a git.
Right then guys, just a quickie update. I was just about to recast all three of my rods because the rain had stopped for a while. While the rain had stopped, I managed to put out about 3/4 of a bucket of a 10-litre bucket of spod mix. So my swim is baited, and then I spotted out a load of boilies as well, about 1.5 kilos of boilies. So plenty of bait out there now, but it's just started raining again, so just need another little break in the weather to recast all the rods now for the evening. It's just gone 7 o'clock in the evening, so yeah, just waiting for the weather to break again so I can rechuck all the rods for the night. I'm going to go back onto solid bags as well for the night. The IQD rigs haven't done nothing throughout the course of the day, haven't even had a liner or bleep or nothing, so I'm going to go back to what I'm used to on this lake, and that's, like I said, the solid bags. So as soon as this rain stops, get them out. Right guys, back with Simon. And he's just had a screaming day, yeah.
Absolute screamed off. It's just on the rod that I've just recasted as well, Chris, so it's literally been out 5 minutes. again on the RQD rig.
And, well, it's a good job I was showing Lee. Good job I'm recasting my rods, because one of my IQD rigs the hook link was completely tangled around my leader.
Really?
I've never had that before.
No, I've never had it tangled. I mean, as long as you hit the clip on these rigs, they're bulletproof.
But it would just want it. It was like it was completely wrapped up around the leader.
I can honestly say it is without doubt the best rig I've ever used. It really is.
It feel a good fish?
Yeah, it screamed up, and it's. We shall soon see. Oh. Bit of fight in it. Good evening, young man. It's not ready yet.
Right, we'll come back to this, guys, when it's on the bank. Right then, guys, fish is now on the bank. I think Simon must have nicked my lucky pants.
I'll just take that watch off. In you go. Fish number 417 on the nose. Come on, girl. That's it.
Nice.
Thank you.
Running away with it now.
Same rig again, Chris.
IQD rig.
IQD rig. Middle rod this time though.
Oh, your extra rod you bought.
Yeah, the middle rod. It's finally done something. All 3 rods now have produced. So happy days. Get up and oh, beauty.
Here we are in Chris's swim, all having a social, and his middle rod's just shot off, so
About time.
I don't know how well this is going to come out on camera, mate, to be quite honest, but
The first take after over what, about 29 hours fishing,
yes mate.
and about half hour after casting out them solid PVA bags.
Right, as Chris says, we'll come back to him when he has the fish on the bank, unless he loses it.
Right then, guys, not long after chucking at me PVA bags, back to how I feel most comfortable fishing on here. I've had my first take. I've tangled up my other 2 rods, so I've got a bit of a tangle to sort out, but oh, come on, you.
She's giving you more of a fight on the bank than she did bringing her in.
Right, come on, there we go. Right guys, first fish finally. £15 2. As I said, back on the solid bag rigs. A sort of a double little wafter. I've took 2 wafters, cut about a quarter off of each one and sort of put them back to back. Both BioCream. Finally catching. About time.
Well, mate.
Right, let's get her back because I've got a tangle to sort out.
Happy days.
Good skills, mate, good skills.
Right then, guys, with Lee, don't actually know what time it is in the morning, but
It's early hours anyway, definitely,
yeah.
isn't it? Right hand rod, first one on there so far. This is my 4th fish. On this time it's on a wafter, but it's on the it's an IB wafter, cut down, trimmed it down to like a dumbbell shape, and this one woke me up. Only £13, but I lost that one earlier, so to get amongst them again, dead happy. Let's get her back because we're getting wet, mate.
yeah, I know we are.
Get her back.
Just gone 6 o'clock in the morning, and my left hand rod just went absolutely ripping off, and Quite a nice looking fish, to be fair. And the biggest fish of the session. There we go. 25 pound on the button. And a nice looking linear. A linear from Linear.
She's a beauty, mate. Well done.
She is. So, solid bag rig. Short little hook link. Double biocream wafter. The bottom one a natural colour. The top one a orange one. 17.5 wraps out. I've put about a bucket and a quarter of spod mix out so far and about 1.5 kilos of boilies so far. It's slowly starting to come good now. I don't like messing around with these mid-double fish. Lee and Simon are getting. Right, get a couple of pickies and get her back.
Well done, mate.
It's a bit easier to swim off than the 6 inches of water that's in the margins. Are you waiting for me to fall over now?
That's why I'm recording it, yeah.
Right guys, fish number 5 on the bank, 15.5. Little scrapper. Middle rod again, IQD rig.
So, cracking looking fish that one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Stunner, 15.5 pound. Caught again on the same bait again.
Lovely jovely.
Essential cell. Perfect.
Pulling away from me again now, it's just starting to catch up.
Teamwork, matey, teamwork.
Guys, bit of an update time. You may notice if you're a bit sharp-eyed, 2 of me rods are slightly different now. That's because they're me zig rods. For the rest of today, I'm going to try zigs on 2 rods. One's got a 6-foot zig on, one's got a 7-foot zig on. When the bailiff came round the other day, he said to us sort of 6 and 7-foot zigs had been smashing it up at the moment. So yeah, for the course of the day, 2 rods on zigs. So one is 6 and one's 7. Just bits of black and yellow foam on each one. Middle rod's still fishing on the bottom. So you know, try something different. Hopefully something will happen. Right guys, my 3rd fish of the session. Unfortunately not on one of the zigs, but on my bottom bait rod. I left one rod out on the bottom. That was the one that went. And another 20 pounder. 20 pounds and 2 ounces. So I've only just made the 20. So all good, slowly catching up the other lads. Well, I say catching up Lee, but as we speak, Simon's got a fish on. he's just hooked a fish on a 6-foot zig. So going to put this one away and then go straight to Simon. Right, it's nice to know the bigger fish are starting to show themselves anyway. Right, let's get her back so and hopefully see Simon's fish. I think he's got tangled up with a guy to his right though. Right. Just when I thought I was catching up and you pull away again. I'm just catching up with Lee now.
And the way the fish are going at the moment,
what was the weight, Lee?
You what, sorry?
What was the weight again?
16-12.
16-12. Caught on the zig, 6-foot zig.
Top angling, mate. Good skills.
Nice, cracking looking common that.
Thank you. Lovely, it's a beautiful fish.
Unlike its captor.
Unlike me, yes. Quite right. Quite right. Beauty.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Well done, mate. Good skills.
Right then guys, now I've had a few fish, I'm going to show you the rig I've been catching on. As I said already, it's a solid PVA bag rig. Inline lead on a lead-free leader. About 4 inches of supple braid. Size 8 curved shank hook on this particular rig, but some of them have been wide gape, little sinker in the middle, and I've said before I'm doing a sort of a 3/4 and 3/4 bait to make a sort of almost a dumbbell sort of shaped bait. I've said before the baits I'm using are the Bio Cream from West Country Bait, so I'm using one of them and one of them obviously. Been catching very well on the Bio Cream lately, and then the whole lot has been going into a solid PVA bag obviously, and it looks like that, very neat and tidy. Right, let's get this one bagged up so it can go in the lake later. Right guys, update time. I've put in a bit of bait out, a bit more spod mix. But what I've done this time, I've put a bit of a cloudy nut sludge into the spod mix this time, because there's been a lot of fish showing down the right hand side of the lake, sort of in front of Simon and to his right. So I want to attract the fish up to my area really, and so I'm putting out a cloudy spod mix. Hopefully it'll work. Need to get a bit more attraction into our swim, because Simon seems to be running away with it, so if we can attract some more fish up this end of the lake, all the better. Right, hopefully the fish get on it. Right then guys, with Simon, he's been the most successful out of the three of us now, so he's going to show us his rigs and how he's fishing.
Right guys, it's a pretty simple rig really, an RQD rig that I've made myself. It's about, I would say about 7 inches stroke 8 inches long. Fox 3 ounce pair, just on a lead clip system.
No leader or tubing on
no leader, no, because it's obviously that DPF fluorocarbon, and I do love it. It's just invisible in the water and it sinks really well, so I've not bothered with the leader. And obviously the hook link is just the IQ material, so that's really invisible as well. Coming onto the bait itself, it's just the Essential Cell 12mm lafters. Basically a third cut off the bottom and a third cut off the top, put two together.
How do you know what's the bottom and what's the top?
Well, you just guess, don't you? Put them together and it just gives you a bit of a dumbbell shape, like so. Really critically balanced and sits just perfectly just above the hook, and it sinks like that.
Sorted.
And it's got me 6 up to press and lost 1, so hopefully a few more. And that's it really. All 3 rods are now on that. It's obviously I've had the most success on it up to press, but so things can change. And I'm feeding over the top corn, a lot of corn to be fair, hemp, a few boilies, a bit of krill pellet, but that's it really. Simple spod mix, and it's working wonders up to press.
Sorted.
Sorted. I shall get the rod.
Simon's only just re-chucked those rigs that he was just showing us, and he's in within about half an hour. I think they must have picked your rig up accidentally as they were swimming through to pick up all that bait I put in.
Yeah, you could be right, mate.
Right, we'll come back when the fish is on the bank. Right guys, unfortunately that fish went a bit mental, completely tangled up Simon's other 2 rods, and unfortunately because the fish was fighting against the other 2 lines, it's
really shallow margin.
Jumped the hook. Yeah, it's just a nightmare to get the line sunk in it in these swims because there's so much marginal weed.
A rod length out, only 6 inch. Every fish I've had up to press I've had to wade out and land it. Just too shallow.
Yeah, that's the problem I think we're all having, guys, is that there's so much marginal weed you just can't sink the line down, so it's until you're sort of 4 or 5 rod lengths out, it's almost fishing like on a tight line, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
it is.
if the fish goes mental in the margins, it's just picking up the other lines, and
all 3 are coming back in again, mate.
That's the problem I had last night when I had my tangle. So
oh well.
Oh well. That's fishing.
That's fishing.
Right then lads, in Lee's swim, we was all just stood in my swim having a bit of a chin wag and a social. And out of the blue we could hear Lee's right hand rod absolutely tearing off, 1 toner. Gudgeon?
Don't know, could be a perch.
Right, I don't want to jinx him, but
Don't say it, Fennel. Don't say it.
we'll come back to Lee when the fish is on the bank.
It's either come to...
Right then guys, I didn't jinx him this time. He has landed it.
Right, it was on the right hand rod. I've gone 1 rod extra out now this time. I've gone 21 wraps round, so 84 yards. It was on an IB boilie and half a pop-up, which is a sticky bait signature. So £21 bang on. Happy days, mate.
Lovely jolly.
Let's hope they start feeding in my area now, not your 2. Right, let's get her back. Beauty. Easy go, go on.
Yeah.
There was nothing wrong with her, mate. She's absolutely soaked with feet.
Guys, I've had a fairly good night's sleep. Just gone 4 o'clock in the morning. Middle rod went absolutely ripping off. Thought it was a duck to begin with because I had a couple of bleeps and there was a duck under me rods. I was just getting back into bed, then it went tearing off. Fish number 4. And an absolutely scaly beauty. Look at the scale pattern on that. Absolutely lovely. £18 14 ounces. Still fishing me double 12mm biocrete wafters on the solid bag rig. So happy with this fish, absolutely stunner. And it means I'm still trying to catch up with Lee and Simon. Right, let's get a few pickies of this one because she's lovely looking. Get her back.
Your farts become that often now, we don't even mention anything, do we? You filming, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Right, just before 6 o'clock in the morning, right hand rod went tearing off. It was on a P, no it wasn't actually, it was on an IB wafter, 21 wraps out, £16.10. Now means I'm 2 in front of Chris again, so he's playing catch up again.
Well, a bit of a boring looking fish, that one.
I don't care, mate, as long as it's in front of you. I'll take them any day of the week. Right, let's get her back.
Alright guys, sort of mid-morning now. Just coming up for 10 o'clock. Bloody cold today. Absolutely bitter cold wind blowing today. As you can just see, sort of bottom is shot. All the bottom bait rods are still out, but I'm going to have a re-chuck in a minute. But I'm going to do the same as I did yesterday. I'm going to wind in all the bottom bait rods and cast out 2 zig rods again today. Leave one on the bottom, mainly because I've only got 2 zig rods. But yeah, I'm going to persevere with fishing on the zigs today, and then go back out onto the bottom bait with all 3 rods this evening. So Simon had one on the zig yesterday, so it's a shout. And guys, just having a quick look at Simon's spod mix. Do you know, tell the viewers what you got in there?
Yep, it's a bit of banoffee boilie, mainly corn, bit of hemp, bit of krill pellet, some hemp oil, and that's it. That is it.
Simple, basic, yet effective.
Yeah.
Oh, right then guys, just a mid-afternoon update. It's been absolutely really quiet on the lake. Haven't really had anything come out anywhere. Simon's just nipped off to the offie because of his alcoholism problem, so he's gone to top up his alcohol levels. He'll be back soon. But yes, all in all, it's been really quiet, so just sort of chilling and enjoying this nice sunny weather. The first sunny day we've had so far since we've been here, so it's nice to have a bit of sunshine. Even though we're not catching fish, we're still having a good social. Curry night as well tonight. We're all going to order a takeaway, so that should be nice for the final night. Right, hopefully there'll be some more carpy action soon. See you later. Right guys, just finished putting out a whole bucket of spod mix, full 10 litre bucket, absolutely brimmed of spod mix. Fishing has been absolutely dead today. No bleeps, no bites, no fish. So gone for it now and put absolutely shed loads of spod mix out. Like I say, a full 10 kilo bucket, 10 litre bucket. Took a good hour. You might be able to tell quite a bit of the spod mix has landed in the margins because the ducks are having a field day down there at the moment. I'll leave it about another hour, winding them 2 zig rods because they've done nothing, winding that other bottom rod, and then put fresh hook baits, all solid bags out again for the evening. And a full bucket of spod mix. Well, it's either going to kill it or it's going to rip it up. The ducks seem to be enjoying it anyway. Let's just hope the carp do. After almost a full 24 hours of absolutely nothing happening, finally a fish on the bank.
Yeah, it's just been a long wait. Yet again, it's a mid-double. I don't know why, we're just not really getting through to the bigger fish, but more than welcome anyway. It's £15. It was on the middle rod, and it was on a essential cell 15mm boilie tipped with a sticky bait signature pop-up. It went ripping off and woke me up. More than welcome though. I think, like you say, what's this, fish number 17 now of the blog between all 3 of us, and Chris had 220s, I've had 1, Simon's had all mid-doubles, so it's quite unusual for B1 to keep getting all these 15, 16, 17 pounders and not getting through to the 20s, and but there you go, that's fishing. Right, let's get this baby back.
A baby? Oh, it's got a dummy. It's got a dummy holding it.
Cheers. She's pulling well anyway.
Right, don't want to jinx it, but we'll come back. We'll come back when the fish is on the bank, hopefully. Right, I didn't jinx it.
Yeah.
The fish is on the bank.
This is fish number, I think it's number 8 now for me. Yet again, we just can't seem to get through to the bigger fish, but what a stunning little common, £16, bang on.
It's got some good shoulders on it, that fish, and it looks like it will be a big fish one day.
Yeah, stunning little fish. But on the left hand rod, I can't tell you what bait it is because the bait's missing, so I don't know. So it was either on a wafter or it was on a critically balanced essential cell and pop up on top. Critically balanced, one of those two. 21 wraps out, absolute screaming one toner. But more than welcome. I just wish we could get some more of the bigger girls that are in here.
You like the bigger girls?
Oh, I love a big woman. Right, let's get her back, mate. Water's not so warm.
Right then guys, we're with Lee. He's now taken over as being the most successful out of the three of us. We haven't seen his rig yet, so we're going to take a look at it now.
Yeah, basically it's a Fox lead-free leader down to a flat pair 3-ounce lead. It's got the quarter longer inserts. The rig material itself is Fox Camotex 25 pound down to a quarter size 6 crank hook, and that's whipped on basically the IQ fashion with a loop on the
Hang on, keep it still, keep it still.
got it?
Have now.
On there. And that's down to a essential cell boilie 15mm, and the topper is a pop-up from Sticky Baits called Signature. Giving them a well for the first time, and they seem to be producing well. I mean, the rig's pretty standard from all the blogs I do here on Brasenose one with Chris anyway, so. But that's the one that's been catching them anyway.
Hold it still there, let me have a little zoom in on that. It's like your version of an IQD rig, only with braid.
Yeah, it's got a little micro ring swivel.
That's it, hold it still there. That's it,
that?
yep. Perfect. So,
yeah.
like a solid bag rig, but tied up IQD version.
Yeah, all goes into a little PVA bag from Corda, the small ones. Prefer those bags, they seem to be working well. That is it.
Sorted.
Salted governor.
There you go guys, doing the wrapping up. Accuracy is key. As Lee knows, as he's caught the most fish this session. Right then guys, we've come to the end of our epic 4-day session. Oh, bug around me. We haven't blanked, but the fishing hasn't exactly been epic considering we've been on B1. I think, to be fair, we've come here just a bit too soon after the spawning finished on Saturday, and I just don't think the fish have really got their heads down yet. So it's not been a blank, but it's not really been as prolific as we'd have liked, is it?
No, not really. We've had a few.
Yeah, but you know, we come for a social. We've had a good laugh. We've had a good social on the bank, haven't we?
Oh yeah, it's been brilliant.
Yeah, so,
really good laugh.
Yeah, we've had a good laugh.
Good times.
And there's been a few good fish to show for it, especially mine. Right then guys, if you've watched right up to this point of this epic session, thanks for watching. I'm not sure when I'll be fishing again or blogging, but
ever again.
I just give up.
Give up now.
I'm rubbish at this fishing malarkey. Right then guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Till then, tight lines.
Tight lines.